Hello and welcome to a brand new video in front of the camera. It's what we called the weekly vlog for a little bit while I was doing it a little bit more regularly, but I don't know what to call it. Just a channel update to let you know how things are going, let you know what's happening over the next few weeks in terms of the channel and why things have been a little bit all over the place recently in terms of what time of day when the videos come out, not really following a strict schedule, if you like, and I just wanted to sit down and really have 15-20 minutes just to talk to you all and check in, see how you're doing, and let you know about things in my life, you know, which is important, and an explanation of why things have been a little bit crazy on the channel recently, which is very unusual because usually I record things well in advance. Everything goes out same time of day every single day, but recently, you know, perhaps videos have been coming out at 11 o'clock at night or whatever, and yeah, apologies about deafening people with headphones. That was not the best thing to do, but you know me, I'm not going to do anything about that. Yeah, so just to sort of get you in the loop, obviously as a teacher, this is an incredibly busy time of year with GCSE exams taking place, and that's, you know, just natural really that things do ramp up a lot around this time of year, and that's kind of contributed to a lot of the sort of schedule issues, and you know, I really, the only target I set myself this year was to release a video every single day of 2022, and we've succeeded with that so far. So you know, there might be nights where I've been like, I haven't actually released a video today, so you know, release it at 11 o'clock or whatever, just to keep that sort of streak going. But yeah, hopefully over the next few weeks that will be improving a lot, because I'm on half term currently, certainly planning on getting a big load of content recorded for you, so that can go out over the next few weeks, and you know, in a nice regimented fashion, if you like. But yeah, hopefully you guys are good. Please do let me know in the comment section what's going on in your life at the moment. Are you okay? How are things going? And especially if you're of exam age, how are they going? All the best for those over the next few weeks. I'm sending me best there. But yeah, I've been incredibly run off my feet at work, and also just run down with tiredness. I was ill a couple of weeks ago as well. Had to have a day off work, which I don't really like doing. The other half has been incredibly unwell recently, so you know, obviously been taking time out to look after her and make sure that she's okay. And that does mean that things have been a little bit all over the place recently. But I have had a few comments, you know, of where's this series, where's this video, this, that and the other. So I wanted to make sure that I sort of let you guys know what was going on there. But touch wood, hopefully from now on it should go back to normal. But before I go on, before I tell you about the exciting plans for the future, I want to say a massive thank you for the amazing support on the videos and the channel in general recently. We've had a shed load of new subscribers. We are within touch and distance of 20,000 subscribers, which has been one of my goals for you know, years at this point. To hit 20,000, that would be absolutely amazing. So you know, a massive thank you to everybody that has stopped by and is subscribing and you know, getting involved down in the comment section. You know, we're back at those levels of around about 2 years ago, I think. You know, maybe 3 years ago, when the channel was really in a fantastic place. You know, looking at 1,000 views a video, and generally at the moment that is reigning true for most of the series on the channel, which is fantastic. So thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it, and you know, just keep it coming. I know I don't always get back to comments very quickly, but be sure that I read them. I'm constantly checking the YouTube Studio app, and you know, I do have days where I sit down and just go through everything and make sure I put at least a heart on every comment, just to let you know that I have read it, and reply to the ones with questions in, or things that I'd like to respond to. So that's do keep that coming. We have got an exciting few weeks coming up though, so I'm hoping that this sort of spell of success will give us a lot of momentum going into the period where, of course, we have some new games, and it's a while since I've been able to say that. Of course, we've got Matchpoint Tennis Championships coming out over the next few weeks. I think it's on the 7th of July. It's coming out properly, but I've been very, very privileged to go along to a press event on Discord and get a preview of the game. And I do have a preview copy of the game, and I will be producing lots of content on that. I've been given no restrictions of what I can do with that. So we are going to have a sort of mini preview career mode. Of course, it will start properly once we get into the full release of the game on the PS5. Really looking forward to that. So a massive thank you to Calypso Media for getting me involved in that. Really looking forward to that game. I played the demo of it a few months ago, and really, really enjoyed the feel of the game and the look of the game, and having spoken to the developers of the game, and also played a bit of it and looked at the game more in depth. I'm incredibly impressed, so I think you guys are going to enjoy that when that drops in a few months. The other thing, of course, a yearly tradition, Cricket Captain, presumably Cricket Captain 2022 will be coming out in the coming weeks, and you can expect another series on that. The Road to World #1 with England will be starting up again. Of course, a new era of England team now with Ben Stokes leading the way, so that will definitely change something about the series, and trying to breed in these new guns to mix with the old guns of Anderson, Broad, Joe Root, etc. So that's going to be interesting. And of course, we've got F1 22, which is going to be a massive game for the channel. Daily content will be happening again. It's going to be my 7th full release of covering the game since F1 2015. Really, really looking forward to it. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. We're going to go back to the My Team this year. Of course, last year we focused on the driver career. This year we are going to go back to My Team and bring back a historic F1 team into the mix. We did Jordan GP 2 years ago. That was a really, really successful series. Really enjoyed doing that. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do, but we'll see. I'll have a think about that over the next few weeks, and maybe we'll get a vote out to you lot to see if you want to get involved and decide the future of that series. But that's going to be amazing. And of course, we've got F1 Manager 2022 coming out as well in the summertime. Massively excited for that. I've covered Motorsport Manager on the channel before, and of course recently we've been delving deeply into the treasures that is Grand Prix World. Absolutely love that game. It has been an absolute thrill to play so far, and I know not many people are tuning in every single episode, but I hope the ones that are enjoying it. I know a few people have said they're getting bored now. But, we're just getting to the point where I think we've completed our objectives, and there's a 2022 mod on that game, and that's going to be something that I'm covering over the next week or so to get ready for F1 Manager 2022. It's going to be great. I can't wait for that. I think with those games coming out, they're all my cup of tea, of course. They're all games that have, or genres of games that have done incredibly well on the channel in the past, so I'm super excited for the next few weeks to get into those and to try and take advantage of the momentum that we've had recently on the channel. And if we can build this community up, build the engagement, build the excitement around the content on the channel. I honestly think the variety that we provide over here, and with Captain Goodspeed Plays as well, you know, it's unrivaled really on YouTube in terms of the amount of different things that I try. And of course Tour de France is coming as well, so I'll be covering that. There's just so much that I can't really put it all into one video, but I'm really proud of what I've put together over the last nearly 7 years, doing YouTube. 7 years in September, nearly a decade. Unbelievable. But you know, to the amount of sports we've covered over the years, and the amount of genres that we've dipped into, and I really pride myself on that, and nothing will ever change on this channel. We're never going to become a one-trick pony, and we will go through months, you know, where we focus on tennis games, and then we switch tactics and go for F1, and switch tactics and go for snooker. You know, there's just so much that I want to do, and we will be covering the lot basically. So there will be a full schedule released, because obviously I can't do daily content of every single game. There will be daily content of F1 22 when that comes out around about the 1st of July. Of course, the tennis game, when that comes out, I'll try and do a little bit of daily content on that. It really just depends on how it goes, to be brutally honest with you. But yeah, we will have a full schedule in place. A maximum really of 2 videos a day will be coming out around then. Of course, it'll be the summer holidays near then as well, so we'll be able to really mash out the content, which will be awesome. But it's just so exciting to be in this position. It's a nice problem to have, of course, to have too many games to play. And, with all the retro stuff that I enjoy playing as well. The retro show hasn't been around recently. Sort of lost a tiny bit of motivation to do that, but getting a little bit of motivation back now to do that once a week. And once you're in the routine, it really does work out well. Trying to get the polls back as well for you guys to vote on what games you want to see for the retro show, because that's again another series that I'm incredibly proud of. And I think there's just an unlimited amount of potential for that series to go on and on and on. And of course the retro sports let's plays, if you like. Snooker 19 is already 3 years old. We've just completed season 1 of the Rising Star career mode with Joe O'Connor, and people have been really enjoying that recently. So season 2 seems to be happening. It's going to be in the works. I said I'll have a little bit of time off from it before we go back to it. We've got Tennis Manager out at the moment. There's just so much stuff that I want to delve me teeth into and get going. And I can't promise to keep everybody happy with it. F1 Championship Edition, for instance, has been a massive success, and people want more of it, but there's just so much to fit in on the channel at the moment. Somebody asked actually why is that series not out every day when some of the series are out more often than not? And the simple answer to that is the word editing. It's a series I have to edit, which other series I just record. We live comment, we chuck it in the renderer and put a nice thumbnail on it and put a nice title on it, and that's it. With any sort of F1 content, F1 22, for instance, F1 Championship Edition, I actually have to go through and edit the races, unless we were to commentate 100% on it, which I don't know how interesting that is to watch. It just takes a little bit more time, that's all, and I think at the moment 2 times a week for F1 Championship Edition is where it's at. But, and we've got to fit other series in there as well. It's just, yeah, a nice problem to have, but I am going to sit down over the next couple of days and really nail down a schedule for the next few weeks, and I'll post that on the community page so you can keep an eye on how we are doing with that. But that's pretty much everything. Captain Goodspeed plays. I have had a couple of comments. When are these things returning? We're in the middle of a Lego Star Wars playthrough at the moment. Going to make sure we finish that up. Of course, we've got the next Bond game, which will be Quantum of Solace on the PS3 that we need to cover. We've got the new Sniper Elite game that I want to cover on that channel. So there's so much that's going to be coming out on that. I want to finish Far Cry up as well, Far Cry 6. We still got the Watch Dogs Legion playthrough to finish off. There's lots of things that are in the works for Captain Goodspeed Plays. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Looking forward into the future. Not too far, but a really exciting few months coming up. Really looking forward to covering the new games for you. Of course, giving my honest opinion of them. But, playing a tennis game, because we don't have many of them. So let's appreciate what we do have. Look for the positives in what we do have. And make the best of it. We know that it might not be as good as Topspin 4, the GOAT of all tennis games. We know that every snooker game might not be as good as World Snooker Championship 2005. I know not every F1 game might be as good as F1 2010. And I really hope we do find an F1 game that is as good as F1 2010. I know F1 Manager might not be as good or as in-depth as Football Manager, but it's about making the best of what you've got, enjoying the positives of it, and trying to work around those negatives. Don't just say, oh, it's got PS2 graphics or whatever, because what's the point in that? That's not helping anybody, Personally, my enjoyment doesn't come off having TV-like graphics. It comes from really good raw gameplay and, lots of longevity in playing the game. And that's certainly what I enjoy. I've been accused a lot in the past of apparently being paid by developers and whatever. I've never received a penny from any developer. I always pride myself on being honest about the game. But if I enjoy it, I enjoy it, and that's the only games I play are the ones I enjoy. I'll never ever play games that I don't enjoy, and that's been proven in the past with series that have come to a premature end because I'm not enjoying it anymore. And yeah, that's just something to put out there. Please, over the next few weeks, when all these games come out, don't have a go at me. I don't make the games. I'm playing what I enjoy, and if you don't enjoy watching it, that's fine. Move on. Direct your criticism to the developer, not to me as somebody that's enjoying the game and making a story out of it for your entertainment. So just a little PSA there of something that does get to me quite a bit. And this game looks horrible or whatever. Okay, but I'm not a gameplay trailer. I'm creating content for entertainment purposes. But on the whole, 99% of you absolutely fantastic. I really, really do appreciate all of the support recently. It has massively upped my motivation for getting through this, and maybe even brought back that dream, that distant dream of perhaps making this what I do, my career at some point. But that is where we're at. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Really exciting few weeks to come. Let me know down in the comment section what you're most looking forward to coming out on the channel over the next few weeks. If you've got any suggestions or things you'd like to suggest for career modes or team suggestions for F1 22, please let me know down in the comment section below, and we'll see what happens. Maybe your suggestion will be the one that's used. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.